This is the Hendrix College Football Coach Show. I'm Eric Holt. I'm here with the head coach, Buck Buchanan. You guys got an exciting 51-48 win over Center on Saturday. Talk a little bit about the game, Coach.
Well, it was a great football game. It's always fun to be on top when the final horn sounds, and it makes the ride home that much sweeter. Our guys played with all their hearts and gave everything they had, and we were really focused on the job at hand. I'm proud of our guys for overcoming a lot of the adversity we kind of put on ourselves in the game, and then also to beat a quality opponent.
Dayton had 52 carries, 283 yards, 5 touchdowns. The offensive line played every snap. Talk about how the team performed in every aspect of the game, Coach.
Well, that was probably the key right there. Our offensive line controlling the line of scrimmage, and then Dayton obviously having 52 carries. Not what we planned going into the game, but he had the hot hand, and he was doing a great job. And when he's playing, you just keep giving him the ball. And you know, even when they stack people in the box, he's able to find a way and make it happen. And that's something that's special. But it's also a tribute to everybody. We really leaned on our receivers this week too, blocking downfield and being more physical. It's probably the most physical game for our receivers, and that was really what was probably the focal point of going up there and being physical. Because 2 years ago we went up there and of course we were all freshmen, but we got beat up a little bit. And going up there and establishing ourselves as a physical football team was very important, especially for the weather conditions and all the things surrounding the football game. So I was very proud of our guys for being focused on that job at hand, and I think we did that. And for our offensive line, they handled the line of scrimmage. We didn't give up any sacks. We gave ourselves opportunities to extend and make plays, and we won third downs. I mean, that was third and fourth downs were crucial in the game, and winning those critical situations really what put us ahead and won the game. We had 3 big third downs and a couple big fourth downs where guys really made great plays. Nate Hodout made a catch on fourth down. It was a must catch situation. We were in pretty much right there at midfield. That was a great catch. We made 2 other great catches to convert big third downs. And then also, you know, they jumped in a defense on a fourth down and short or fourth and medium and in our own territory, and they jumped in 2-man. They ran with everybody. The good thing about 2-man is you can cover, but the bad thing is you can't cover the quarterback too, and Seth did a good job tucking it, picking it up and getting the first down. So those critical situations right there really led to being successful. And then, of course, our red zone percentage, you know, when we got it down there, we put it in the end zone. And then that was crucial for our offense. So our offense played very well. We obviously did good both sides of the ball. We outgained them by twice as much. I mean, 622 yards of offense. That's a banner day, but the most important thing is 1 more point than the other team.
Special teams and defense also played a key role for you guys. Talk about those 2 aspects of the game as well.
Well, I felt like we lost the special teams game. We didn't do a great job, especially covering kickoffs. We gave ourselves short. I mean, we didn't allow our defense to defend much of the field. They had the ball, you know, on the average probably about 50-yard line most of the time, and then when we were getting the ball, we had to go the whole length of the field, and that's probably a lot of the discrepancy in yardage there too. Is we were having to drive, you know, 80, 90 yards to sometimes they're 40 or 50. We had an extra point blocked early in the game. We had a guy get up the middle and just barely get a hand on it. That hurt us a little bit because we were trailing in points when we were trading scores. We were 1 behind the curve. But I felt like if we could continue to just keep the pressure on it, we went down by 8 there in the second half. But being able to get the ball back, get some 3 and outs, and then going in there and scoring, and then putting the pressure on them. Made a big difference, and then Steve hit a good field goal before half. That was capitalization of they had scored. We answered right there before half. That was huge, especially against the wind. That was a big field goal for us. We went down. We were at halftime down by 1, but our guys felt control of the game. Then our defense really played great in critical situations. Obviously, we played backed up all day, but we won some key third downs early in the game and late in the game. And then, you know, not trying to go for 2 a lot helped us because our defense really came up big at the end, held them to a field goal, and then that put them up by 4. Knowing we can score, kick the extra point, be up by 3, and put ourselves in that situation rather than trailing by 1, trying to go for 2 to catch up, and then getting down by 5 instead of 3 or 4. So that was crucial for us to be hand in hand. And then again, the defense coming up big, getting us the ball back with 9 minutes, a little over 9 minutes, and then our offense taking it to them and controlling the ball for the rest of that football game, and really managing the clock well and picking up some key third and fourth downs. I mean, the two biggest plays of the game, I think, were not plays we scored on. It was 3rd and 12 on the last drive. And we ran the ball. They know we're running. We know we're running. We're trying to get them to use their timeouts and run the clock. And Dayton goes for 10 of the 12 and runs over the safety and wheeled his way to a 10-yard gain. And then on 4th and 2, we put the big guys in, and we got 4 yards on 4th and 2. And those are things that we really couldn't do a year ago or 2 years ago that we're able to do now. And I think that's just gained a little more confidence as we go. So those are critical things that allowed us to win the game. And then we got pressure on there at the end. 40 seconds left. We had some great pressure on the quarterback, and then forced him into the old Trinity, try to lateral it 20 times play. So and then it's always good to when the horn sounds. But I was really proud of our kids and our effort, and I think that that's something to build on. It's a great road victory against a quality opponent, and I don't take anything away from Center. They played their butts off, and they were a really good football team and a lot of great players, and we're just glad to be undefeated on homecomings this year.
And that's right. You guys come home this weekend, coming back for Birmingham Southern, tough team. You guys are off today. How are you going to get ready for them the rest of the week?
Well, first of all, it's just kind of get today to recover. We played a physical ball game, and we need that rest coming off the road. It's a long trip, so getting refocused on that tomorrow is crucial. It's also important for us to weather just like Austin College the first week coming off the loss is take it the same way this week. That game, win or lose, does not affect the rest of your season. We can't allow. We haven't won this week. We only won last week. So we have to focus this week on the task at hand, beating another quality team that's going to come here, and they're kind of in the corner. They lost last week. They know if they want any kind of shot, they've got to win. And then we've got to learn how to play with a target on our back, because there's 3 teams that are in the lead right now that everybody wants to knock off. We're one of those teams, and so as many congratulatories as we're going to get this week for beating a good team on the road. That should put another notch in our belt to say, hey, we gotta focus on what's at hand. Until we ride that bus home from Swanee at the end of the year, we can't rest on our laurels.
That's right. Thank you very much, Coach.
Thanks.